It's dessert, my absolute favorite part of the meal. So I like to add pears and berries. We fill the ramekins, top it with this incredible streusel, which gets golden brown and bubbly, and you serve it with a scoop of ice cream. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna get started and peel my pears. So I'm just gonna cut these up. And you want these to cook up pretty quickly because you don't really wanna be messing around in the kitchen too much after a long meal. You really just wanna have an easy dessert that you could bring out, which looks festive and beautiful. And everyone gets their own. That's the best part about it. All right, and I'm gonna add these to my delicious berries right over here. All right, so now we have all of our berries and our pears over here. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. And you don't need too much sugar because you have fruit that's so sweet to begin with. But you wanna really flavor it up. Next, you wanna add a little bit of brown sugar, just a touch. Really not that much. And brown sugar is really good because it has this great molasses flavor to it. It's really earthy. And now we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla. And vanilla extract just makes anything more delicious. Gives it some elegance. And some cinnamon, which is very important here. You want to use a nice cinnamon. All right. Now, we're going to give this a nice mix. All right, now I'm going to fill these ramekins, which I've pre-buttered. And we're using an imitation butter. We're just using a margarine because we're having a meat meal. So we can't have any dairy together with meat. Now, we're gonna make the streusel topping to go on these crisps, which get golden brown and super duper delicious. I'm using matzo meal, and all it is just matzah, which is ground up into this fine matzah meal. All right, so to this, we're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, about a 1/4 cup of regular sugar, about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Again, the cinnamon gives a nice warmth. All right, mix that all up. And to this, we're gonna cut in our butter. So I have some cubed up cold butter, and I'm just gonna pour that on in here. Gonna give that a mix. And you wanna incorporate it. So you really wanna work it with your hands. I'm telling you, this is where your hands come handy. You really wanna use your hands. So now, you're just gonna take your topping and just layer it right on top there. All the margarine just melts slowly into that crisp, and it is so delicious. And the fruit softens. Nothing prettier, look at that. All right, I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees. I'm gonna put these in and bake them for 30 to 35 minutes until they're bubbly and golden brown on top. Our fruit crisps are bubbling up beautifully in the oven. I'm gonna take them out and show you how we plate them. This looks fantastic. Oh yeah. This is the best part of the meal. I like to finish it with 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream right on top. Look at that. And all the ice cream just melts onto all the berries. I'm gonna have to get in here right now. Get everything. I'm gonna get the ice cream and the berries. That is amazing. The crispiness on top, you have the berries on the bottom, which are soft and tender, and then that ice cream. So you have the hot and you have the cold. It's just the most perfect situation in my mouth. I'm gonna go away with this and go have some fun.